On Friday, 10th of April 2026, yeah, the stories me yes everyone, Mr. Richard Nii Armah and Madam Joana Kofi divorce a whole sense no. Since then, there have been reactions. One reaction, trendy pa, from a baby I find a filler. Try Mr. Richard Nii Armah and Madam Joana Kofi in Yanet Snafie for so many years. Wafa snap, cry gunsa, and the account some of the 360 interview. The second reaction. For Madam Joana Kofi akasangasa Brad Nimpon on my last born on also a interview. I had Gossips 24. Message so be subscribe button so no click a bell notification. I call you snappy fully your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Saso na bekao so pe mort papa panoma Belmont mort Krojia if you bela kwa honomo abedwa so onam traffic mu ubenya Belmont ho o supermarket ubenya Belmont ho o kwa kofele o car Martin na ho no ubenya Belmont ho onam mall ubenya Belmont ho o beach ubenya Belmont ho o drinking spot ubenya Belmont ho Belmont Ghana original malt Krojia egumi mabo say yes malt papa and now no yeah go back to common so on the 10th of April 2026, the 3 stories, bro, right? No shall say from part 1, based on court documents, how Mr. Richard Nii Armah and then Madam Joana Kofi, and they call part 2, they leading to divorce, no, again, the PMU or court, and come up and the Bamu, our court, and a part 3, a judge, a ruling or the buy on the 20th of January 2026. Right after I said this, our story say, bro, no. But maybe a friend and filler, chow, name Mr. Richard Nii Armah and Madam Joana Kofi, and it's nice here by Kumu, including Papa, a friend is scratch. No, Mr. Richard Nii Armah, boy, body, copy more court, so could dance here. Editor Mr. Richard Nii Armah, and dear Casangasa, Mr. Alfred Ankra. Non you all can a good says, so dear say, in the past, divorce and semi na so abba. Oh, one is a Madam Joana, dear, and you're not a problem. A scratch no.
Dear. Me can work down so my hand. Some boy me in some way go from. Some boy me in some way go from. I don't see a big crowd there. Na mu pesa mu I don't mu pesa mu Mr. Kwe. Na mu ji Mr. Kwe then what anywhere I don't. Maybe minister in the tia. Na first na me washika my boss. But strategy, political strategy, politician, boss, and shoe man. Strategy, no, me was catching. One was catching strat. What strategy, no, what's that way? No, when I dream, master, minimum for putrum, for punutrum. First, no, minimum strat and let German start to me, doors and our bread. Start no one. Start one. Start no first no. Sabe pe na Mr. Kwe fan sending you. Na a free Mr. Kwe chi na ko bie Mr. Kwe aduma no bi. Na we chi na I mean na police chi. Na start mami. Pa boss to sa boss Mr. Wo boy achi mi ba no say anything into boss so ya ni papa and a boss call police station call you after boss fast track said in you who is that boss fast track said in you now searching the boss says on your boss that way up so no your boss go chair way up so on your boss ji on bedroom sa na search esa ko bi e do man bi start showing come out Iti start who shaja we anu na ye me bo obi na adwuma waji me bo obi wife so waji adan second Mr. Kwe wife to me manu ya to me manu 40,000 to me to fendi to pay dan any paboa
allergy e say I say scratch and Madam Joana no kra no na bibi e wo ho no mo ni na aka wo bi enti na summary o mebedu pepeso o medui
enti na yire no not describing it will be a onim no ni suban ene hu say na o saying
one say you know so no good
okay
but boy bi na Mr. Kwe afaga ni say
the boy
say nyina ye tia nti ono na say Mr. Kwe wife no adwin nti e ma ntokwa started to say ba Mr. Kwe any wife saa we no nti enya boy no anka Mr. Kwe any wife ni
ti de na boy ne boy ne friend say what's your friend no scratch no what's boy no de no ye what say na adwina
one say boss me 2 kwan jaye say boss 2 kwan jaye boy wunya say bet me akọ baby a boss dadu na bet me de oba no ba akọdi na akọdi nkomo chama fine
to boss no Mr. Kwe atu kwan no na boy no afa na chi akosoro
say me boss 2 kwan do die say fie no strategy a
tu kwan na say abene
oh say boss 2 kwan a fie no strategy a say strategy 2 kwan ya no die say fie no nya dia say ebia na oba ntumi sorry ntem say ebia na eboti say 6 mo ni ba no be ko school not to me sorry ntem beda strategy nche one say oba no not to me sorry but na strategy na strategy no da no na so bo mu din ko but one say ye nyina ye wa won to me dream say strategy yes ya oye we one say nyina nti afi de strategy oya de na de no na me cost nti me boss ma oba no won say my wife akura we me pese would ni be nanti bium nti guy no be 2 guy no correct dan no free nti say when ko adwuma boss no ko na adwuma no na oba no akọ Daniel.
Now, feel like same you okay, and I came out because see text message no. And say me kind check mo say poppy up or court documents mo. Okay, this is Janema Kwe Troy and send Madam Joana. Say I saw baby or Nancy ya or worry ye. Now on any kunu boy cry ye baby na somebody or catch the cruise and you kunu one pena for do one pena do into no so ja worry ye. Into your number search Janema Queen and serene idea no. Okay, it's our text message no. Sanadas the fella eka and the alpha Madam Joana Hono. A trim ad you could say so, right? But another thing, I say, feel like I you a man no goon, sano, and even extended it to the interview on the Tuesday, year, no. And it's so chema, there was a time. Mr. Richard Nii Armah, Obi man do bonnet, and if you animal dear, am a genet to hospital, by 2 weeks and 2 days, our hospital honorable, and Yasem Ketwa.
And Samitia, say betching, no bounce your betching. It is a who you to one poison on a we running one say boko inti Mr. Kwe to move one can say if we say any dia company soon ye dia onyame mpe boni onyame say Mr. Kwe hwe nipa bebre inti onyame ma Mr. Kwe to me wusa inti sesi a wo de adro agwedoni say me di na mewu inti sesi a wonam wo say mi
inti obana de adro ne ex-wife friend ya drogu aduanu ma Mr. Kwe se wondi enwu
dia amika no se me boa we no me won ne wife no nko ba medua
say
mother me see se me boa ne wife no nko ba medua
nti ne wife no se de drogu aduanu se onwu
Maza, sir, Mr. Kwe, who say, if you need a sir, when you need a sir, the old companies need a now, once, me see, no, you mean Peboni into Mr. Kwe, and now you call, sir, Mr. Kwe hospital. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Je Cameron.
Mr. Kwe hospital 2 weeks, 2 days.
Or poison it, you know. Or poison or Koda hospital.
Hospital. Sinint. Sami Mr. Kwe sana. Sami ba no fair. Na wife, you know, kitchen yo. And Mr. Kwe no one send him word until me be choko ni me dad and sad ni trank no. And I'm too can me do na me di me sam bon. Mr. Kwe no call ma.
Odi adwane wie no
Oh,
Nanko.
Mr. Kwe commenting, namely Mr. Baku. Mr. Kwasa Mikanu, one says I won't come to say, Mikanu Tina, share no san, and I see what did be, the what do you say, any say, well, Intina, Mr. Kwe, no speaking. And your wife, Mika, say, Mr. Kwe, call him from. She said, Mr. Kwe was snitch. I say, now, you're free, Anna, you're con. Sir, Mimi Bossa, so no kitchen. Sir, somebody say, no, say, you're cashing chair. Into no honor, mammy, into now, Milborn fee. Into Mr. Kwe, Gina, Mr. Kwe, my friend Gina, and some Mr. Kwe, the better can say, since I was one, so Mr. Kwe said me, Mr. Kwe, why say me, boy, bonus of God, say, ono jina kitchen when I saw Mr. Kwe better can do.
Eti ordinary hospital na yere so hospital bi.
No, no God. No, it is for this answer no call. It na no call no hospital. Within 30 minutes per hour free. Inti mini boss mami any boss sister. Ne ti o sa na ni sister. Na bona ya tawe any so she. No dey people no sa inti
na yere wa nko.
Me say ni about once Satan ni about na boss na wanya
Ahode.
Yeah lab to say 35 na yan wufi.
Eti mode Mr. Kwe hospital no. No me say aduane be na odi a because it could be say okwa abonte no kodi.
Mr. Kwe be di abonte din papa. Share Mr. Kwe be di wa abonte. Say Mr. Kwe no di open wife aduane no open wife ntunti say Satana yanwa wache no. Now we were fear now nko adwuma. Say Mr. Kwe were fear me no nko adwuma. Na the wife me near aduane work kitchen and on the cover.
Okay. Now,
and so you can go and check out that interview from the 360 on the platform. So, but there's another interview I'm coming across. I say, and no, a headless YouTuber. I just say the platform. Talk to Kula. So, and Mr. Richard Nii Armah, the ex-wife, Madam Joana Kofi, or Mr. Richard Nii Armah ko piemu. Our court as somebody oko for appealing. Ne bra. On my last born. Nii Armah. Now. Remember, say earlier, make a chair more court document. Mr. Court document in state here say, Mr. Richard Nii Armah Madam Joana Enuano miensa ina edi fi jumim. Yesterday, there was a space, I'd say, Madam Joana, a cousin, ebe kasa o space so. Cheche mu say, ebane Mr. Joana side what dia. Ni nua be man de. Mr. Richard Nii Armah da so ane ni edwuma no de hu ni say ni nua be man no. Ni afu nti. Odi ni afu echi, e no edi Mr. Richard Nii Armah echi na nya de aduana na be kasa ne na kasa china
that Richard is part of, and after the divorce was filed, he had put in the WhatsApp message that they were going to sack every relative of Joana. Confirmed?
Yes, I.
Can you speak to that? Okay.
And that was actually what was done, except for one person. But every other person was sacked.
And this one person is a relative of Joana?
This one person is the brother of Joana, the junior.
And the junior brother. And he's still there as it stands now?
He's still there because he decided to follow his stomach.
Interesting. And so based on what you're saying, I am guessing that the relationship between Joana and this brother is not very great.
They don't speak to each other. They don't speak. And Joana doesn't intend ever speaking to him.
Okay.
So sign me a be mano e kwako piemu. Headless YouTuber, the platform my friend talk to Kula no. So to say on na ye interview. Now in that interview, and a branch and the babe chemu say with respect to sa edwuma no ya pamo omo ni ade na mpa ye omu miensa ni na edi. No de ohun ne say ye because of grudge na wo between Mr. Richard Nii Armah and his sister Nintia. On the one is our performance. And na ensweni. No kra no. Mr. Richard Nii Armah eche or reassign or no. Or Pizza Man, Chicken Man.
Elder siblings were also working at Quick Credit.
Yeah.
But they were sacked. But you weren't sacked.
It wasn't like our contract
Okay.
actually was terminated based on performance. Yes, because I came to work one time ago, then there has been circumstances whereby then the manager who I'm with at the Quick Credit then approached me, and we have this stat that we pull. So after every week, we pull a stat to check performances and all that. Excuse me. So when this thing happened, and they gave us a letter. So the letter that wasn't just like being sacked. Our contract was like ended like based on performances. So later on, you see, like I say, I'm very close with Mr. Richard. And when things happen like this, thinking of it, what do you mean, Yasem? I mean, you're very, very close. I observe things from afar. Unye me boni a minti me nkase why me boni. And adia unye so minti me nkase why. So that was then he actually called me and told me that, when Pizza Man came to Accra, they will start with their call center. And since I've been with Quick Credit from branches before we went to the head office, we started with this call center thing. So I can assist them, be with them, and at least so like they build a call center to some level, be like that. And then that was when I joined Pizza Man. That was 2022 there.
Say bana asem pote na nkasa so dia on the court and say some no cry po dia no nim, but dia no nim any say ne sister no ta complaining issues 1 or 2 be the channel no be find out say nipa o 2 in some dey go ne sister soon no other than scratch no Mr. Alfred Ankara. Oh, on one no 2 some dey go ne sister na so,
Which was he was still in contact with my sis. And as I then I've also moved from the house. Then when this court whole issue started happening, so he did mention, my sister even mentioned to me, we went out sometime, then he actually told me this is what the husband proposed to her, to give her 2 million. That is 2 million, that $2 million or so. Then
$2 million.
2 million. Then a car. Then the house.
For what?
She said she wanted a divorce. Like she wanted them to break up.
She wanted a divorce
because she said the husband has been cheating.
Okay.
Right? And I don't know who feeds her that information actually. When it started, I didn't know who was feeding her the information. Then she would complain to me. And as a man, and being a young guy growing up, I have known, but I don't know much about relationship. So personally, I talk to her and tell her, sis, there are some certain things, just GI. What's no, mate, no, any SMP never. Because someone is telling you that is what is going on, then you are basing on that, standing on it to what? To justify whatever you are saying, to just break up with a man.
So she wanted to divorce based on hearsay.
What she heard.
Headless ebisano say eti what's sister, wasn't there a timer ebia Mr. Richard Niama Kwe didn't saka what's sister who here because me call today mu kodi dance here say mra omo won tafo no, and even before tafo no cry no firstborn no, there were issues as such, and there are videos I was study akwache court. Also, ono de we hu bi sa akra da. Ono no mu pie koba ne ade we hu bi sa akra da. Oh, eno pa de. We hu bi sa akra da. The only man say na argument o muta yi nsema no. Ba pastor Mr. Richard Niama Kwe to ne nsa. Wan fa ni say hu bi sa akra da. Enye nde court nsese me akon no kran kon say that.
Your time where you were living with them in the house at Dansoman before like the divorce and everything, before you left the house. Did you ever witness Mr. Richard being like abusive or physically attacking your sister?
I have never seen him physically attacking her before.
But your mom testified in court.
You see this thing that you said they testify in court. Like I said, this whole court issue.
You don't know.
I don't know anything about. I wasn't even there when like nobody involved me into this whole thing. I've been like in the shadow, like I said, Meteona. If it wasn't this recently, like I mean, who say ABA, Metesa seven court. But like me, but to say ABA, and say we now court or court.
Okay.
So when I got to know about it, I was like a little bit surprised. Because, like I said earlier on, they quarrel. Then you see them together again. They travel, they come back. That has been the root thing. I've been with them. You pew cramp at times, I go out with them. Do you get me? And me who say physically, it be a agent of an asset in a hole. No, I find it like, why you been on man in South or they born? No.
What about verbally?
But like I said, they quarrel.
Okay, so when they are quarreling, the other one.
That one is normal. Say, Obia sharing agents to like they say what they have to say.
But it never graduates from verbal
to physical. No.
Okay.
It doesn't. Because anytime, because in Kuala with you, no. Because at the end of the day, when you're sure, oh yeah, papa now, but with you, no ma. Only bats like he would want to do something like that. Okay. No, you will never do anything like that.
And then, there was an interesting question at Headless Bisa. Headless Bisa, and they say, there are rumors, say, Mr. Richard Nii Armah, what's sister, allegedly, based on the fella Kayeno, and why Biane, man, no DN, is Red Biano Muzu say, Ebi, and Mr. Richard Nii Armah poison. No, so, on nobody out says, Hasem no, or say, nay, no one. On your sure say, this is to me as a bat, only mini patrim.
And all that. The explanation, I was like I was really surprised. Because
do you think your sister is capable of doing such a thing?
Honestly, I don't think so. But I don't think so.
Okay.
Do you understand? And I stand by no chance of like I wasn't there. I wouldn't say I was there when it happened. Do you understand? For me to say, okay, me who here, so and me, when I see something, I would definitely explain it how it was.
Right.
Not because of Uyeminu and anything. Like I said earlier on, I don't inherit people's enemies. Oya dienya meka.
Right.
Oya dienya meka. And I'll say the way it is. So I don't know anything about she being like she poisoned. If I know, like I witnessed whatever happened that same day when I was in the house.
Okay.
I'll say the way it is.
Okay.
Away from that, Headless also Bisano about Nkwalano, right? Which we've seen videos on social media. I'm sure you've seen such videos. If you want you share with your Instagram. So on 2 separate occasions, I just said Mr. Richard Nii Armah Queen Nkwalano. Let's say your friend is a private jet move or more living good or more having good time and the kakahon, right? And there's even another one recently and a pair is there. So yeah, Mr. Richard Nii Armah Queen Nkwalano in the picture. And there's some more for the private jet no or more flying in the kakahon, right? It don't be sad to say. Nkwalano so Mr. Richard Nii Armah Queen show man or see one back. Mr. Richard Nii Armah Queen show mo BBA here Nkwalano mu school fees that day no share. But so mo come mame wa and on mame for mo e wo picanto and I say kia morning we say vits nimu e de omo ko school ni ade but on ba Mr. Richard Nii Armah Queen hono ba school fees ni ade there so on one we I got 624 what I say I know say you have an opinion of your own we better check out the full interviews or the 360 and our face to talk to Cooler platform now and so and then perhaps you can form an opinion of your own or share your thoughts in the comment section. What you say is an interesting story, You say, okay, what sister? You're born a pair now. Also, when who be outside that. It's who can who mark be our sister. You might be able to say, who marks the LC be out stay trying and say be OEC. Also, when who be outside that. Okay, you say allegedly sister poison Mr. Richard Nii Armah, right? And then also, on yes, house to me about who didn't petri. I got 624. Ubet you actually in your comment section, I mean, this story. Okay.